Hi there Capricorn, here's a general look at your solar chart for November 2008. It's a sociable month. It's you getting together with others in groups, large or small, in cyberspace or in your own village hall or your own living room. But there's an unconventional feel to it, that it's like something out of the ordinary about this. So joint efforts are highlighted, teamwork's highlighted for social or professional reasons until the end of the third week of November. Getting together with others for a common aim or goal. Touching base with your family, as it were, you know, the people that you feel most in tune with, the most on the same wavelength as you. And the unconventional feel, it has a humanitarian feel to it as well, so it could be something which is out of your ordinary routine, or it could be something which is trying to improve things for a large number of people, or indeed for humanity as a whole, because the feeling here is of a transpersonal kind of a feeling. So whatever's going on there, it will have the effect, if the vibration is working in the middle of its sound, in the middle of its note, of uplifting everybody on more subtle sorts of levels. Now, similar scenarios could become prominent over most of November. You could find yourself volunteered to take the lead in some way during or in preparation for a group event. This is a year for you to aspire to levels of new levels of understanding. I won't say higher levels, but new levels of understanding. So you may have been plunged into an environment which is alien or unfamiliar to you, taken up a new field of interest, and now you're putting your beliefs into practice just to see what the reality feels like. Until the third week of November, you'll get the chance to make progress with your ideals and hopes for the future. Friendships are positively highlighted. From the 13th, there is this warm feeling, this feeling of give and take, reciprocity, that's the word, coming in here. The planet Venus will be in your sign, and this will offer maybe a romantic opportunity. It will certainly give you the chance to get together with nearest and dearest, and to feel very sociable and like you want to bond with others. But before the 13th, really, you're holding your card close to your chest. You're stepping back from that very sort of emotional connection. And then relationships across the board will benefit. That's from the 13th of the month, and it's a good time for you to pursue lucrative contacts, Capricorn, because Venus is also the planet connected to money, and this can help things on a business level, and also to pursue any of your personal interests which just make you feel good. It might be the right time for some retail therapy or a relaxing break. From the third week, the energies will incline you to seek more privacy. You'll probably be feeling more introspective, or prefer to work on something behind the scenes which involves you putting yourself out a little more, or giving somebody your support or advice, because they're going to come to you for that. So that'll be you putting out just enough energy to make this kind of warm bonding connection, but really there's a lot of inner reflection going on, so you've got one eye looking out and another eye looking in. Some of you will be consulted for your wisdom, or your knowledge, or your life experience, or your expertise in some field, in maybe a practical ways, and others of you may be doing a stock take of the past and of your life and how well you've danced the dance of life over this past 12 months. And maybe making up your mind not to follow certain patterns of behavior in the future. Due to the presence of Jupiter in your sign this year, you'll have a wider range of options, or you'll have had a wider range of options to play with, and indeed that will continue until the end. The beginning of January. Sometimes it may have seemed like too much choice, too much going on. Those at a distance or connected to foreign lands may have been more important to you this year. Definitely that aspect has been highlighted for you over 2008. From the last week of the month, you should focus on self-nurturing and more downtime. Don't expect too much of yourself. Don't expect to be all singing, all dancing then. Old emotional patterns or habits could bubble up to the surface momentarily, and it's advisable to avoid falling into negative or unhealthy reactions or lifestyle choices. And that'll be a good time for you to get any outstanding health or employment problems dealt with. By employment problems I mean if there's some imbalances going on there, to thrash things out with co-workers, or set different goals for yourself for the future. Well, that's it for November. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.